Hi, I'm June with the North Carolina Transportation Museum, and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own puffy paint snowman. Let's get started. So materials you'll need for your snowman craft: you'll need a piece of cardstock, you'll need a spoon, a measuring cup, 2 tablespoons of flour, you'll need glue, shaving cream, a container to mix everything in, a paintbrush, scissors, a plastic bag, along with some construction paper. So I cut out eyes and buttons and a hat out of black construction paper. I also cut out a nose out of orange construction paper, and I have 2 little arms here for my snowman. So what I have here is 1/4 of a cup of Elmer's glue that I'm going to put into my jar. Okay, and now I'm going to add about 3/4 of a cup of my shaving cream. So there's 1. There's 2. And it's okay if it goes over a little. That's not a problem. There's 3. That's a Okay. And then I'm going to take my flour. So I had 2 tablespoons of flour, and I'm just going to dump that in there. And I'm going to mix everything together. I still have flour down there at the bottom. Gotta keep stirring it. Alright. So that's what it should look like. Alright, so here comes the fun part. There's 2 ways you can make your snowman. You can use a paintbrush and kind of draw your snowman on your piece of paper with your puffy paint that you just made. Or you can use a sandwich bag and put your puffy paint in the bag and cut off a corner. You kind of use it like if you're decorating a cake. So I'll show you both ways. A little bit of my puffy paint to this sandwich bag here. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to just cut off a corner, just a really small piece, just like that. And what you can do is you'll squeeze the paint through that little hole. See how it goes? Alright, so I'm going to, for the snowman I'm going to make one that looks like he's melted. So you can just squeeze some of this puffy paint on your paper like that. And you can use your brush to kind of move it around. And you can just use your brush if you want to make your puffy paint snowman. And you can give him some texture with the paintbrush. So I'm just going to kind of make a little blob here. And it takes this a little bit to dry. So it would probably take about a day, depending on how thick you make your snowman, for it to dry. So I think that looks pretty good for my melted snowman. Looks like a blob, right? So after it dries and everything, what you're going to do is you can glue your pieces of construction paper. My snowman is dry, and now I can glue his hat to him. Remember, this is a melted snowman, so. And here are his eyes. There's one eye. There's another eye. We'll put on his carrot nose. Snowman always has buttons. or lumps of coal. And there are his buttons. And then his arms. So you have to go on a walk outside and find you some twigs to use as arms. And there is your melted snowman out of Puffy paint. So you can make a perfect snowman. You can make a melted snowman. You can make one of each. You can make the before snowman and the after snowman. You just have your very own Puffy paint snowman.